It's big dog season, and you can't stay still because you want it. Talk that talk, George. You still scraping your plate because you're hungry. Talk that talk.
Following other news today, a 35-year-old man is charged with raping a 14-year-old boy at a park on the north side.
CBS 4's Jesse Wells spoke with police and explains what led to the suspect's arrest.
Police credit technology like these surveillance cameras, as well as assistance from the victim and an alert, quick-thinking North District officer for working together to help track down and arrest the suspect for the horrific crime. Walking to his summer job here at the MLK Center, a 14-year-old boy claims he went into the bathroom here at Tarkington Park and was raped by a complete stranger in late June. Brandon Merriweather is now charged with rape, sexual misconduct with a minor, and child solicitation for that alleged assault.
This 14-year-old experienced something unimaginable that nobody wants to experience. We're going to have lifelong implications resulting from this. But I'm proud of our officers and the work that they were able to do to help bring this suspect into custody.
IMPD says the suspect was captured on surveillance cameras going into the bathroom with the young victim. A picture of the accused rapist was then relayed to the entire police department, and a few days later, while on patrol in the area, an officer spotted someone who matched that description and stopped Merriweather for jaywalking. After confirming Merriweather's identity and showing his picture to the young victim, police say the boy picked his alleged attacker out of a photo lineup.
In this case, we had a victim who had experienced something terrible, but was able to cooperate with police, help get descriptions, help identify the person who's allegedly responsible for this.
Just 1 month before the alleged rape, Merriweather went to court and pleaded guilty to charges that he failed to warn his wife he had a dangerous disease and is HIV positive. But a judge suspended his entire sentence, and Merriweather was placed on probation, which he's accused of violating a few weeks later. He's now being held without bond. Merriweather is also facing a separate case of resisting law enforcement and drug possession after police claim he tried to run away from officers who went to arrest him last week. Jesse Wells, CBS 4 News.
Good morning. Today is Thursday. The year is August 7th. The year is 2025. I saw an interesting news article that I just looked at, that you all just watched, about a sexual assault on a 14-year-old kid by a man who unfortunately is HIV positive. When I saw that news report, and I had said I wasn't going to do really focus on these type of videos anymore, because I just think people take my words and twist them around. They take the scenarios and they make me the villain, when clearly the person who is the villain is the perpetrator, like this young man in this man in this video, who sexually assaulted a 14-year-old kid, raped him. And later on in that news article, as I was watching it, this man had been arrested and charged with possibly infecting his wife with HIV, and had been sentenced to home to probation. And here he is out on probation, sexually assaulting, raping a 14-year-old kid. I mean, I don't know what to say about this, because I saw that and it kind of was like, wow, this man is really, something's really off. This man is dangerous. He's a very dangerous person. He needs to be behind bars. I hope they give that man life in prison and never let him out, because obviously something is inherently wrong with someone that you would rape a kid, a 14-year-old kid, knowing that you have this virus. I'm so grateful that that young kid had the courage to go to the police immediately, and I'm hoping that they were able to start him on medication immediately, so that he wouldn't have to deal with this being positive for the rest of his life, or just to be, because they can give you some medications that will prevent you from being contracting HIV, syphilis, or gonorrhea if these crimes if this sexual assault was reported that day, they would immediately rush him to the hospital and began some treatments that would prevent him from having to live with that, possibly become infected with that virus. So, gosh, things change, but they remain the same. I mean, this is 2025, and we still have people who are horrible people who are doing heinous crimes. I guess it's going to happen for the rest of our lives. But I definitely think that this individual needs to be put in jail, thrown under the jail. Never life in prison, no chance, possibility for parole for what he did to this kid. An innocent 14-year-old kid who's just walking to work at a rec center. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't even know how you can protect your children from something like this from happening. I'm sure that man overpowered that kid and drugged him in that bathroom and then assaulted him, raped him. Every time I think about it, it's like, when I read the article, I saw this news video a few days ago, and I said, I had said I was going to stop making these sorts of videos because people take my words and they twist them around and they say all this stuff, and it's just, but guys, we have some horrible people out here, some disgusting individuals who will do some horrible stuff, some horrible stuff to people. This kid did not know this man, and the guy, they didn't even know each other, which most rapes are, though, encounters, but people don't know each other. And to do this type of damage to this little kid, that's probably going to affect him from the rest of his life. For the rest of his life. He was out on bond, or he was out on home arrest or something, or probation or something. He should have been in jail for that, what he did to his wife. Which is another thing, ladies. You all, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are going to get married, I strongly suggest that you stop by the health department and get blood tests immediately before you, I'm serious. They used to take blood tests before people got married. I don't know why they stopped it. But, if you're going to marry somebody, get a blood test so you can see if they have any infectious diseases. Know what you're dealing with. It's so important. You ladies and guys, ladies and gentlemen, think before you run up to the courthouse to get married. So many people get married these days and don't know the danger underneath the bed, in the bed, the dangerous person they're laying next to. Go get tested. I don't care if they don't require it. Do it for your own sake, your own sanity, and your own health. Because that this woman asked this gentleman to go down there, this monster, to go and get a blood test, she would have known his status, his HIV positive status, before they got married. And what other STDs he might or might not have. So start asking for those test results before y'all get married. And go together to make sure that those test results are accurate. So you'll know what you're dealing with. Otherwise, you're going to end up in a bad predicament like this woman who married this man. And the crazy part, I meet people all the time who are living with HIV. A lot of them are straightforward and honest and truthful about their status. Then you have some people who are just not honest. They're not going to tell you the truth. They're just not going to tell you the truth. And if you meet somebody and he says, well, I don't want to get drugged, I don't want to get the blood test together, leave his ass alone. I find that when you begin to ask people for blood tests together, they back away and vanish. Don't be naive. Get them blood tests so you can know what's going on. Otherwise, you're going to have a sad story to tell. You're going to be in front of some courtroom like this, and Stop trusting these men. So these men are just so dishonest. Women too. Don't trust anybody when it comes to your health. Try to get to the bottom of it and find out the truth. Because some things you're never ever gonna find out. You're never gonna find out the truth about if you don't ask, or at least inquire and try to get to the bottom of it. You don't want to be finding out. You don't want to go up to the health department and you're doing your regular checkups, and then you find out, wow, this person has given me a disease of some type. Some people could. Keep in mind that some people have syphilis and gonorrhea untreated. Some people are HIV positive and they're not taking medications. They're not undetectable. I would say use caution and be careful. We live in a crazy world. If it was up to me, I wouldn't care if the lions, tigers, and bears took over the planet Earth versus these horrible human beings that live here. Like I said, I did fewer of these videos about HIV because so many people have twisted my words, made me out to be a villain, made me out to just all kinds of hateful stuff because they don't like these types of videos. But this is a news report that's factual. This man is charged with a crime, raping a 14-year-old kid who just happened to be walking to work. A person he didn't know snatched him into a bathroom, sexually assaulted him, knowing he's HIV positive. And he's probably not on any medications. Probably just on drugs and it's just crazy. Well, be careful out there, you all. Be careful, because we have some horrible people out there who do some horrible things to people, and just disgusting. Well, as you all know, over the past few weeks, I have had to shut down my mother's apartment and move her in here with me because she is. Went to the hospital. There were some issues that came about, and I realized that it was no sense for me to keep her in the hospital for a long period of time because I went through that with Earl. So I brought Mama home, and my mother's a handful. Some days are good days, and then some days it's kind of chaotic over here. Luckily, I have my brother and sister and my other sisters helping, and I have an aunt and some cousins that also have been over here to help. So we've been able to get a lot of stuff accomplished. It's like some days it's good, and some days it's just like a scene from Exorcist. That's all I can tell you. And my mother, she is can be very combative when we're trying to get stuff done, like cleaning her, bathing her, changing clothes, getting out of the bed. And some days no issues, and some days it's like all hell done broke loose. I'm like, okay, what is going on here? And so it's just the nature of the beast, I guess. My mother has dementia, and some days everything's fine, and then some days it's just not good, so I'm doing the best I can in the circumstances. What else can I do? But I'm going to conclude this video because the first video I made didn't take. I said, okay, I had the dogs in the video and everything. I had to put the ingredients up there when they eating breakfast. But the first video I made, for some reason, didn't record. So I had to do a second video. Oh, here we go with this mess. But listen to them birds chirping. Oh, it's pretty. The weather has been really nice the past week here in Georgia. I don't know about you all, but we have had some really wonderful weather in the 60s and 70s. When it's normally scorching hot at 100 degrees, it's been beautiful. Like today, it's beautiful out here. I'm not sure what the temperature is, but the temperature about, what is the temperature about? Let's see. It says it's 75 degrees today. Beautiful. Last week, that past few days have been really nice. I have no complaints. We did have some rain a couple of days in a row last week too. We had a lot of rain, but the rain has subsided now. It's just cool weather, and the birds are chirping, and dogs are happy, everybody's happy. But anyway, I won't spend today as Thursday, it's August the 7th, the year 2025. I'm not going to spend a lot of a time today because I got to continue to get back to my mother. I'm trying to get to the gym today and get the therapy. Wow. But anyway, I look forward to reading you all's thoughts and comments about this unfortunate event. I hope that 14-year-old kid is getting all the help that he needs. I'm so glad that he immediately went to the hospital and the police so they could immediately treat him, and they found the suspect relatively very quickly. But I hope he's okay. I really do hope he's okay. With modern medicine, he should be fine. If he reported, if you are ever sexually assaulted by a stranger you don't know, go to the police and to the hospital immediately so they can give you help. There are medicines they can do to flood your body with certain medications to prevent HIV, syphilis, or gonorrhea, or any other STD. Some people are so embarrassed about the situation that's happening, they don't discuss it with anyone. I've had friends who've been sexually assaulted and raped, and they have never told anyone. They never sought help. Seek help. Go to the hospital. Go to the police. It's very important so that you can get the help that you need, so that you're not, so you can be treated for any possible STD that may be out there. And then for the mental health part is just, when people are assaulted like this affects them for the rest of their lives. It does. Well, anyway, at this time I'm going to get back to the real world, I just want to do a quick video and let y'all know I'm okay. I'm still around. I've just been busy dealing with my mother. But anyway, today is Thursday. It's August 7th. The year is 2025. And I'll speak to you all later. I'll try to get another video out here later. I want to go more detail about the issues and problems going on with my mother and my family as we attempt to deal with, as we navigate this path forward. I don't know what's going to happen over here. I just take it one day at a time. Anyway, I'm out here. I'm out. You guys enjoy the rest of this beautiful Thursday. I look forward to reading your comments.